Closing arguments are underway in former President Donald Trump's criminal trial, and they're expected to take all day. The judge hearing the case says jury instructions will be given tomorrow, and then the jury will get the case. For more on this, I want to bring in Jessica Levinson. She's a CBS News legal contributor and professor at Loyola Law School. So, Jessica, the defense today really hammering the idea that Michael Cohen is not to be trusted. Are they essentially banking on convincing one or more jurors that the case rests with his testimony, and if they don't believe him, they can't convict?
I think that is a huge part of what they were hearing. And they're hearing a constant refrain from Todd Blanche, the former president's attorney, which is Cohen the liar, Cohen the liar, Cohen the liar. And a big part of their argument is going to be, you can't believe Michael Cohen. And if you can't believe Michael Cohen, then you can't convict. Now, the prosecution is going to have a response to that. But what has pervaded the morning throughout is there was no criminal conduct. Even if there was criminal conduct, you can't tie Trump to that conduct. The only way you can possibly tie Trump to any criminal conduct is to believe Michael Cohen. And that is a very clear theme for the defense throughout the morning.
When we've talked about what the defense and prosecution would do during their closings, you know, the idea was the prosecution would try and keep things very simple, but the defense would try and paint a more complicated picture. That said, the defense has been repeating this is a bookkeeping dispute turned into a criminal case. Why word it that way for the jury?
I think because it says, why are we even here? This is just, it says without saying, this is just a political prosecution. This is not about our democracy, even though the prosecution is going to claim this is election interference. This is about covering up stories to make sure that the voters didn't hear about these allegations of an affair. The defense is saying it's just bookkeeping. It's just accounting. It's no big deal. Why are we even here? And they did spend a lot of time this morning talking about the fact that they said these ledgers, there was no falsification, that Cohen performed legal services and Cohen was repaid for legal services.
Before we let you go, I want to get some insight on a decision today by Judge Aileen Cannon. This is in Florida, the federal case about mishandling of records. The judge rejecting special counsel Jack Smith's gag order request. Remind us what the government was arguing and the significance of this ruling.
So the government argued actually in a motion to say, let's change the bail conditions for the former president, that he should not be able to say things that might threaten law enforcement. And they pointed to past statements that he had made that said directly put law enforcement in harm's way, that it directly undermines the ability of law enforcement to do their job in this case, to stay safe, to make sure that they're not intimidated. What Judge Cannon said this morning is that the prosecutor hadn't done something called meet and confer with the defense prior to filing this motion. All that really means for everybody watching at home is, in most cases, before you file a motion to do something like this, or many, many motions, you have to talk to the other side. Because the idea is, if you can come to some agreement, don't waste everybody's time by filing the motion. And so she said today, you didn't meet and confer. And she said, I might impose sanctions if you don't meet and confer, if you don't reach the threshold that you need to. Prosecution obviously didn't agree with that.
All right, Jessica Levinson, thank you.
Thank you.